We got a bunch of pretty cool new release stuff. We actually did get the Xenoblade 3 Chronicles amiibos, which I'm kind of surprised. Our distributor has been kind of wishy-washy about amiibos, but we did get quite a few of these in stock, so if you guys are looking for them, definitely come here and scoop some. So you guys, this is crazy. I just walked back here, and you guys have seen the table before and how messy it is, but this is crazy clean. Steven's on the phone with a customer, so I'm going to try to be quiet. But this is so clean. I think this was Tunk, but this looks absolutely freaking incredible. Look at Hero's trade table over here, or his repair table. What? This is insane, guys. I don't think the store has ever been like this clean back here. So this is like a ton of work. This is crazy. Very cool. Look at all these boxed games back here. Yeah. So cool. So I'm over here recording some trades. A little sneak peek. But check this out. Even hung up all the Guitar Hero guitars. Tonk, you did so good! Amazing! We gotta put some stuff up here. Look, there's more! Looks like a music store back here. So we got some 007, some PS2, street games. Kind of uncommon Xbox game. Some Switch. Got 50 Cent Bulletproof. That's a pretty uncommon one. We don't get it too often. Alpha Disc, Genesis 1 and 2. As well as these Switch games. And then check out these guys. I don't think we've had a big restock in GBA like this in a while. Those kind of pan over. All the highlights are in front. Crazy. Got Castlevania, Sonic Advance, Zelda, Mario Kart, Street Fighter, Kingdom Hearts, bunches of good stuff. And then these are pretty cool, but these are San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figures. We got this Capcom versus SNK. 2 figures, Chun-Li and I don't know those characters' name, I'm sorry. Then we have an Alien micro bust. So I'm assuming it's tiny. But it looks pretty cool. So, yeah. We got a crazy amount of Super Nintendo stuff. I'm gonna pan over it just because there's kind of a lot to go through. But I'll point out some of the more obscure and rare and like expensive stuff. Like Mario's Preschool Fun, Turtles in Time, Stone Protectors, Mario Was Missing. So many cool NES games. Sunset Riders. I haven't seen these before. This is made by the guy who made Tetris. Got some ones up here as well. Yeah, feel free to pause the video if you guys want to take a look at these. There's just a lot to go through, so I don't want to read every single name. And also, sometimes I butcher the names. But lots of really cool stuff. Mega Man X. Punch Out. More Mickey games. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, a classic. Goof Troop. So many cool games. There's tons and tons of good stuff. Qbert, Cool Spot, a classic. Lion King. There's tons of awesome Super Nintendo stuff. So if you guys have been looking for anything, this is definitely your chance to come and scoop some stuff for your collection. And then these ones are a bit crazy, but we got Joe and Mac with its box, Rock and Roll Racing with its box, and then we have Artie Lightfoot, and this copy is actually factory sealed. It's already in its little box protector. It's overall pretty clean. The seals have a little bit of damage on the corner. There's a little bit of scuffs, but overall, it's in really good condition. Here's some more Super Nintendo. Just gonna go over these ones on the bottom here. Nothing too crazy. And we got these cool guys up here. Got some good stuff. Kirby and Simpson. Hey guys, I got some pickups. I'm gonna be walking in and out to get the pickups because we don't have stuff on the floor, which I'll show in another video in a little bit. But I got Kirby. Wow. Of course. So cute. This is one of the last Kirby games that I need. I still need Dreamland 3, but yeah, happy to get this one. And I like the faux 3D graphics.
Is it racing?
It is.
Yeah.
Sort of racing. It almost looks very similar to Sonic 3D Blast.
Okay.
On the Genesis, where it's got the checkerboard design thing, and then you navigate Kirby through the course and try to get him to the end. It's it's kind of like golf.
It's like trials. Yeah. That's sick.
And then the next thing I got. No.
No.
Okay. I got these little guys. These are amiibos before amiibos were in existence. You can see the bottom. They say Wii U on them. These are for Pokemon Rumble U, which is the Wii U one.
Crazy.
And they do exactly what it would seem they do. They scan in and you can have a little Pokemon character. It allows you to save data to them, and then these ones are upgradable, whereas if you played the game without one of these, you can't upgrade your Pokemon. You're forced to use a new one.
Wee woo.
The coolest thing I think I got is this Yakuza 6 Song of Life edition. It comes with whiskey glasses and coasters, and I thought that they were dice, but they are actually something called whiskey stones or whiskey rocks, which they're supposed to substitute ice cubes. So, and it also has a little art book in there. You can kind of see on the back.
Wow. And coasters?
And coasters.
Sick.
Yeah, these are my pickups.
They're amazing.
We got a bunch of really cool N64 games. These are all the cheaper titles. Minus GoldenEye. Then we got College Hoops, Info Blitz. Lots of sports titles. Rampage. It's a cool one. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And then check these out. We got Pokemon Stadium, Spider-Man, Kirby, Snowboard Kids, some Mario, Smash Bros, Yoshi, DK64, Banjo-Tooie, Revolt, some Zelda, some Mario, some Resident Evil, all good stuff. Look at this Steven doing his job over here. Good job, Steven. You're doing good.
Let me think.
Working hard at the share.
It's hard.
Also got some cool GameCube stuff. Beautiful Joe 1 and 2, Grim Adventures, Mario Golf, some Monkey Ball, and Capcom vs. SNK, as well as these guys down here. Got some NES stuff back here. Nothing too crazy, but some classics. We got Bubble Bobble, Mario, and Tetris. There's nothing too crazy in these trades, but I'm gonna go ahead and pan over the titles for those who would like to see. Then we got some consoles in here, which is always good. These are gonna be cleaned and tested before they go out. Don't know what radio station that is, but there it is. And then we got Judy.
Hi.
Judy's sticker and stuff. What are you stickering, Judy? New games? New games. What's the 2 new ones that drop tomorrow? Ooh, Tekken 8. What else? Ooh, Like a Dragon. Was it Infinite Wealth?
Yeah.
Infinite Money Glitch.
Yakuza. Yeah. Oh, I guess it's not called that anymore.
No, they changed. I think they changed the name permanently.
Oh, okay.
Which is really confusing for everybody in the West, because I think it's been called Like a Dragon in Japan for a long time. And then we got, what's the last one, Judy? The Switch game. Ace Attorney. This is probably the one I'm most excited for about. I know a few people in the store are pretty excited for this one. Because it was digital only, and there was DLC that's included on the cart. So, very cool. Thanks, Judy.
Yeah.
Good job stickering. We got a little chunk of variety over here. Some PS2, Switch, some NES. I actually haven't seen this 2-pack before. It's pretty cool. It's the Street Fighter Cross Tekken with Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition bundle pack, which is kind of cool. I think that's uncommon, but I don't collect enough 360 to really know. We got Legends of Wrestling, and then we got some racing stuff. We got the better stuff up here. We got Ty, X-Men, Shadow the Hedgehog, Ed Identity, and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, as well as Resident Evil 4. Gonna power through these discs because we have quite a lot. But we've got Starfield, Star Fox, Kirby, Diddy Kong, Layton, Pokemon. We've got these guys down here. Lots of good 3DS stuff. That Adventure Time game is actually pretty good. Played it. I actually liked Codename's Steam. I know a lot of people don't like that game, but we also got some pretty good ones here as well.
I'm doing an experience share. I'm playing a lot of games this year, and this one just so happened to be kind of on a whim. The game is called Raging Loop. Hopefully Brittany shows a picture somewhere here. It's a visual novel, so it's very similar in the style of, if you guys are familiar with the game 999, 9 people, 9 hours, 9 doors, or 9 persons, excuse me. So it's very similar to that. So the premise of the game, just trying to recall it off the top of my head, is essentially a game of werewolf. If you guys have ever played the game of werewolf, you pretty much are sitting in a group of people. There's a collective amount of wolves, and the wolves have to kill people each night. And certain people have certain rules to figure out who the wolves are. So some people will figure out, if this person died, they can figure out whether that person was a wolf. Or if they, when they wake up the next morning, they can figure out, if this person was a wolf or something. Essentially, it's all this. So it's like a 20, 30 hour visual novel. I liked it, and there's some things I didn't like. So I think in terms of visual novels I played, it's okay. There's just some things that I think it kind of suffers from, and some things I just personally don't like. So going into it, I hate when games give you the illusion that you have the choice. So in 999, or the sequel to 999, which is Virtue's Last Reward, which I played last year, there's so many choices in that game. And you can play through pretty much each and every one. Now, every choice is maybe not a crucial choice, but you have the choice to pretty much choose it, whether whether you've gotten to that point or not. Raging Loop does not do that. They pretty much, it's very straightforward. They act like you have a choice, but in actuality, they pretty much lock you into a choice up until you get to a certain part of the game in which you unlock these set of keys. You obtain these keys by completing these routes, and you'll unlock, just trying to recollect this, you'll unlock these routes by collecting the keys, and it'll pretty much progress the game even further. Now, I don't know, there's a lot that I can unpack here because it's it is kind of a dense game. I think what makes a game stand out, and this is what I like about the game, is the interactions when, like I said, since it's very similar to Werewolf, the people will have to sit around it kind of in a circle to discuss who to hang to kind of kill off a wolf. The writing for those sections of the game are probably some of the best heights of that game. Like the writing and the dialogue between characters is actually really well done. I just think the way things turned out, some of the characters are not really as interesting, and they kind of get left in the dust, which is actually why I kind of prefer 999, because every character is so integral to the part of the story. But Raging Loop is just kind of like, it just has a lot of issues. The character, like, there's some dialogue too kind of just like throws me off as well. But it definitely did have an interesting premise. Some of the things that gets revealed later on, especially about some certain characters, was kind of very obvious to me personally. So maybe that was something that I didn't really like about it. But it was like some of the things were just like dead giveaways. To me, Raging Loop is... I think you should give Raging Loop a try if you're a big fan of the visual novel series and you like... and if you like deduction, like werewolf type games, like you pick out people, since it's pretty much just a glorified game of werewolf. But it's hard for me to personally recommend to everybody, especially since it's like a 20-hour game. Now, I don't feel like I wasted my time because I was kind of very intrigued in that it's very similar. What I was hearing was very similar to 999, and that got me kind of hooked because I'm a really big fan of that game. So I don't think it was a waste of time. I think there was just some things that I think they could have done better. But overall, I would, if I had to give it on a scale of, like, I guess 1 to 10, probably like a 6. 6 is like, okay, it's okay, but it's kind of failing in some things that I think they could have just done so much better on.
We got a nice cool chunk of Wii and Wii U games in this crate over here. Pretty cool. Excite Truck. My little brother loved this game and he played it religiously. Like, he would come home from school and this would be an absolute banger that he would play. Got Mario. We also got Kirby. Lots of good stuff. Punch Out's a really good one. Mario Party, Smooth Moves. Got Mario Galaxy back there. And then we got this guy, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. Don't get this in very often. And the other really cool one that we got is, of course, Super Mario All-Stars. So this is all stuff that we're kind of processing and working on. But look at this. We got Shadow plushies now. The big head plushies. Also got some more little mushrooms. Very cool. We got some Kit Kats that are on sale. They are the caramel pudding ones. But we also got a really cool selection of little art books here. And this really, really cool broken Master Sword from Tears of the Kingdom. Not as in it's broken, but it's broken in-game. And it lights up! Look at that. Look at that cool light effect. It also has a little stand. Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm sorry.